Drowsy but awake. What does that even mean? Well, if you are a mama that has mastered the art of laying your baby, your child down drowsy but awake successfully, congratulations, that is huge. I mean, that is your superpower because it is so hard to do. Now, if you're a mama that has tried this over and over again and can't quite get it right, welcome to the club. That is more usual than the people that are able to get it down right every time. So what happens is usually you get them down too soon and then they're not tired at all. And so they're not going to fall asleep, which results in crying. Or you kept them up too long. They got too drowsy, too tired. They were falling asleep, whether that was rocking in your arms or bouncing or feeding. And they're already half asleep when you laid them down, that they didn't do any self-soothing on their own. You did the work to help them get to sleep. Okay, why that's problematic is that later on, when they need to connect a sleep cycle, transitioning from one to another, they're going to get stuck. They're going to be like, well, I only know how to fall asleep when mom is rocking me or when I am being fed. And now I don't know what to do. And then they wake up and struggle at that point to get back to sleep. They'll need your help again. So many experts, specialists, books, philosophy suggest this advice for teaching your child those self-soothing skills. So why do they do that if it's so hard? Well, the truth is that it works. It really does allow the time for them to have those independent self-soothing skills if it's implemented effectively every time. But the trouble is that even a few minutes can make all the difference in it going well and not going well. So if you are struggling with this, I say forget that advice and focus more on a routine and on sleep cues with wake windows. So what I mean by that is watch what is appropriate for your child's age for a wake window, how long they can handle being awake at a time before they're tired. We don't want them to be overtired. So you're going to watch for the sleep cues that show at that point that tells you, oh, they're tired, they need to go to sleep now. And then you would start into a routine. So take a 6-month-old. A 6-month-old needs about 2.5 hours of awake time before needing to go to sleep again. So I would start watching around 2 hours, seeing maybe they are on the early side and need to go to sleep a little earlier than the 2 hours, or maybe they last 2 hours and 45 minutes or something like that before they show their first sign of being fatigued, okay? And at that point, like I said, you transition into a routine. It's a nice transition for calming and relaxing and getting them ready for sleep. Okay, for naps, it can be something super simple like getting them into a sleep sack, diaper change, reading a couple books, maybe a couple songs, and laying them down completely awake. Same deal at bedtime. Bedtime will probably be a bit longer of a routine, but you're going to lay them down completely awake so you don't run into this limbo land of are they too drowsy or too awake to fall asleep on their own. And this will allow them the real opportunity to find those self-soothing skills because they are tired enough and not overly tired, and they're laid down awake to do it all on their own. So if you have questions about this, as always, reach out to me and I'm happy to talk more.